Look, it says we're live. I am so sorry. I don't even have a place to sit here today. So, welcome to Down the Wormhole and welcome to the mess. I will sit here and try and see if I can get some chat up for when some people get in here. Oh, pets and friends. Hi, first. Yeah, you did her. You were in here first. Thank you for joining me. I can't believe it. I got the second rack up, but holy crap, this place is an absolute disaster. So I think for the most part, what I'm going to just do is aim the camera at a fish tank. Hey, Cecilia's Hobbies, good to see you this morning. But yeah, I will give you kind of a show of where we are currently at, and it is something else in here. We moved one of the tanks and set a rack up last night. So here we go. I'm just going to get myself up here. I'm getting better at this. I had it a little bit more ready this time. Okay, there we go. Oh, I love the face I'm on there. Aha, we're on. All right. Oh, Mr. V is in here. Hello, Mr. V. Here, I'm going to show you guys the absolute chaos in here if I can remember how to do this. Okay, look at this. We've got the other rack up. Like, holy crap. This was last night's job. And if you can believe it, these things are so easy to put together that the kid actually put most of this together. Dad had to tighten up a few bolts, but it is on there. And yeah, the kid did her. Like, how awesome is that? Quite easy to actually assemble and holds a lot, these things. So I'm highly recommending it. So we do have the one fish tank on there. It was sitting right in that corner, my bow front. And now it's here. So this is the White Cloud tank. I think my kid dropped the snails that were left in there this morning. Oh, I can unplug this guy over here. I still have the bucket even. There's the bucket that they were spending overnight in. Just the snails. So I don't need that plugged in anymore. Yeah, just finished working on this craziness. So next to move is going to be the 50-gallon and 55-gallon long. Hi, Island Queen. So good to see you. So yeah, we have got to... I know. That is not the best place for the electricity. We are going to be able to put this up onto the walls soon, but like I said, we just did this last night and it is still a mess. I think I turned the lights off at 11:30 last night. So yeah, this is absolutely the aftermath. I haven't even turned off the buckets yet. So yeah, this will be the next tank to move, the 55 long. I'm not too sure if I shall keep or what I shall do with the couple of guppies that are in here, but I'm going to be sending out a few of these snails to Fishman tomorrow, which is so exciting. Doing some shipping. I don't know, my first actual animal shipping. I have sent Fishman some microworms before, so I have shipped some critters. I don't know if microworms count. They're pretty hardy. They did make it. So now we're going to try and send them some snails. Tropical Frisk Craze channel. Good morning. Nice to see you. I can't see chat at the moment. I will back up to my guppies are getting bullied by my tetras. Yeah, what kind of tetras do you got there, pets and friends? What kind of tetras? Tetras do tend to be fin nippers, especially if they can. And a lot of guppies are kind of slow. I think she's going to have some babies soon. She's been hiding in the back. Guess I'll have to decide what to do with these guys soon. But yeah, this will be the next tank to move. I have to run to the Home Depot and get some of the rubber mat. I'm out of my rubber matting, so that's that black stuff here. Just enough to kind of give it some cushioning on the wire racks underneath. So here. Oh, Heather's in here. I gotta still be able to see this chat. It's on the other side here. So the reason I can't even sit, this is the middle of the room. This is the middle of the room here. And literally my bow front was painted onto this shelf. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. That's gotta go. All that evidence has to go that it ever looked like that. So beside that, I'm gonna put my 2 5 gallons for breeding projects, tree ops, that kind of stuff, bettas. And the guppies, the 10 gallons, will go beside the 33 bow front there, and I think it will be interesting, but holy crap. Yeah, I've got my hands full. Truthfully, for the afternoon, not much more is going to happen in here. Probably put the cords up a little bit. Put the cords up a little bit. And feed everybody, and we are going to go out fishing. Let me know if you can still hear me over here. I'm just gonna sit so I can see the chat. You guys are talking like crazy. All right. Let's see. Hold the touchers or guppies, pets and friends. What have you got? What have you got? And I missed the answer. Answer. I had a lot of guppies, now I only have 2 females. Oh no, pets and friends, you're really having some trouble there. You're gonna have to let me know what's going on. Desert bloom bettas. I can't count my guppies anymore. It's in the hundreds. I know, hey, they are absolutely ridiculous that way. I'm gonna shut the light off, see if I can cut off a little bit of, nope, that didn't help at all, some of the glare. I guess you're just gonna have some of the, oh, a little bit, okay, a little bit. Try and get you a little nicer picture there. I'm not too sure if I will ever be able to get this guppy back out of this tank now that I put him back in. I should have singled him out while I had him in the bucket. Mr. B's fishing things. Yeah, busy in here. How are you doing? Oh, Lumpy Dog is in here too. I don't know if I said hi to you. Yeah, hi Lumpy Dog. Make sure I caught everybody that came in here. What strand is that male guppy? Oh, that male guppy in that tank, isn't he beautiful? He is actually, I found him at my local Petland. Go figure. Yeah, but he is absolutely amazing. I love him for sure. Hope you guys can see him here. Yeah, so he is from my Petland. I have never quite seen anything like him. As soon as I saw him, it was like, yeah, get him for sure. Put him in a bag, I'm taking him home. He didn't last long. There was a whole tank full. They said he came from a BC breeder that they've got a hold of. So that is really cool. We have a local BC breeder supplying our Petland. I'm very excited. I haven't been there since to see if they get any more, but I do hope they bring in some more. It does kind of look like a guppy train guppy almost. Maybe one of their calls. He has a bit of just a straight orange patch on the bottom, which I think is why he ended up in the tank, but he's still really nice. I may steal one of these little guppies in that 55 that I know hasn't been with a male yet, and I might put one of those in with him just to see what happens. My white clouds are absolutely loving this water change that they got. You can see my males are doing a lot of showing off right now. Just love it. Hey, Aquafunk Angel Free, good morning. How are you doing? That is so awesome. So awesome. I'm doing really, really good. This is the 33 bow front is moved, Aquafunk. Oh my goodness, this is the second rack. It is up. Ah! Absolutely crazy night last night. I was up moving fish at 11:30. But this morning, now that the tank is all cleared and I've got the light on, I'm happy it's done and it's gorgeous. Yay, thank you. That's what I've been up to, for sure. Alluring Bettas says, I really want to get into breeding guppies, but they're so complex with so many different mutations. He would be a nice breeding project. See what you can get. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm having fun with the guppies a little bit. I don't want to get into them majorly, but I do enjoy playing with the genetics. Between that and the crown tails, I think I will be very, very busy. I did want to try and breed these white clouds here, and I did set up this tank originally to try and have it as a full tank set up with them, and I did get 2 babies. 2 of these guys in there are some of my babies that I did manage to raise, but that was the only 2 that I ever got, so I don't know. We'll see. This tank is just holding tank for everything at the moment. I'm enjoying my mutt guppies. I'm getting so many nifty looking variations. Yeah, and I mean, that's where you start for the most part. Like, just go to the store, get a couple, and see what happens. You get such a variety, for sure. For sure. Oh, me too, Desert Bloom Bettas. Yeah, see? She needs a quiet, semi-dark place. Oh, that poor female in my 55 gallon? What are you guys talking about there, Cecilia? Cecilia, how can I prevent her from being stressed? Are you talking about your guppy there? Pets and friends? Yeah, if she's got those tetras in there with her, it's going to be hard to get her non-stressed for sure. Because, yeah, those tetras, like I said, they're known to be fin nippers. Like, even these guys, the white clouds in here, like, you can see how they're constantly, especially that male's just constantly picking at somebody. I'm amazed he hasn't gone after that guppy as much, but I think he keeps pretty busy with the little other white clouds in there, so... I did watch for that when I put him in there. I wasn't too sure what they'd think of his tail, but they do play really nice with him so far. I'm pretty sure that they would eat the guppy babies if they weren't big enough that popped out, but we'll see what happens when that happens. Right now I just need to get this rack up. I can't even think that far in advance. I pulled some males yesterday and found some nice snakeskin pastel lace tail guppies. Nice, Desert Blue. Nice, nice. Oh, I love guppies. I was so frustrated at these little turds the other day. I was trying to catch, my loose males in my little 5 gallon. I was going to throw them in this empty tank here and just, I don't know, separate them, start growing them up. I'm going to have some extra tanks, which is nice. I thought I'd grow some of the males up for the pet store or see if they get some crown tail. I know Fishman was asking for some guppies, but I'm really nervous to try and ship fish yet. Really, really nervous to try and ship fish. So I don't know. We'll see. I think I might just stick with the snails and see if that works first, and we'll go from there. And I don't know if these guppies that I've got, what they're gonna look like, or if they're gonna get any crowning or anything, so really not too sure. Hey, Liberty Cichlids, thank you for stopping in for sure. Nice to see you. Have a great Sunday, hey? Good Sunday to you. My daughter's 14 and she's fantastic at it. She thinks it's fun. I just let my daughter catch them. Yeah, guppies are awful because, when you don't want to actually catch a guppy in the net or something and you get 14 of them in the net, but when you decide you want that fish right there and all of a sudden you can't catch any guppy to save your life in that tank, it's just like, oh! It's like they know just to frustrate you. Otherwise, you're trying to keep them out the net. Yeah, you gotta love it. Gotta love it. Absolutely love it. Oh, hey, some people are finding each other in there. Mine is 5, so I have some time. Oh, your kid, yeah. Oh, she's so cute. I was looking at her on the different things. Yeah, she's gonna be a fun little fish keeper too. Mine is so excited about this real fishing. She's actually dragged her dad out right now to go get him his fishing license because he's got to come and catch real fish out in the wild. She thinks it is amazing. JH, you'd love her right now. She's just crazy about it. She's been watching a lot of those outdoor adventure people, so this is going to be fun. I can't wait to see what happens. Definitely. I swear guppies are smart except when they're hungry. Yes, I know, hey. They definitely think with their stomachs completely. Them and bettas. Dwayne Kitchell, hey, good morning. I don't know how come I have to miss every single one of your streams on a Saturday, but please do. So good to see you. I did a quick little tour of my really, really messy fish room. I was up late last night. This is the second rack is actually up. The fish room is coming along awesome. Just really messy today, Dwayne. Absolutely messy. Unbelievable today. So we're kind of looking at the tank. Do you guys want to look at the Amika tank next? We can move you guys over for sure. I'll show you the really messy fish room, Dwayne. Holy. I can't wait to see you guys are taking off soon. I know you're building your tanks and stuff. That's neat. I have to resort to ambush with catching the guppies. Yeah, we were just laughing at guppies. When you don't want to catch them, they kind of swim into the net themselves. And when you're actually trying to catch, like your male guppies or your female guppies, you just can't quite do it. So look, check this out, Dwayne. This is what happens when you set up a fish rack in your fish room. You just can't move. Like every inch of space in here is just covered with crap at the moment. But it's up. Check it out. The rack is up. I have to go get some more of the foam. But yeah, my hubby wanted to move the 55 up on top here. I think we're gonna put it up here. It's gonna be my Goldie tank. I'd like to be able to aim my live streams this way, I think, because I won't have the glare of the window like I do on the Piranha tank there. So I think this will be a nice way to aim the tank. So this is my hope for my future live stream area. But for right now, holy crap, this place is just, I don't know. I'm gonna feed everybody today and just kind of, I don't even know what I want to do the rest of the day. But here, I'll show you the Amiga tank. These guys are absolutely crazy. I want to set up one of the extra tanks for sure to grow up some of these guys. I'm just going to let them go to the local fish store. Let them have a few for sure. Get these guys out there because these are the endangered species. Oh crap, I'm out of food down here. I went to the pet store yesterday and got food, but I don't think the bag has made it down here yet. These guys are just monsters to feed. A lot of fun for sure. There. Their favorite is this flake food, truthfully. And they do like eating in the water column. You don't see them climbing out of the water column much. But right now I just kind of want to spread them out, so I'll probably just let the pet store have a bunch. I am shipping some of these out in Canada soon as well. I know, these guys are so trout-like, they're awesome. They're very, very fun to feed. They'd also like the pellets as well, so that's pretty cool. But they are definitely overpopulated at the moment. I've got 2 batches of babies in here, so I will be setting them up a separate tank to spread them into for sure. It's crazy. But they are doing so well. I remember the lady that I got them off of, she joked once that she actually fed most of them to the cichlids. Now I can see why. Once you get a nice strong colony, they really, really take off. I'm not too sure how many babies they're having about at a time. I think about 7 or 8 for each female, and I do have 7 full-grown females in there. I don't know if number 7 is actually breeding. She's quite small compared to the other ones, so I know 6 of them are dropping pretty regularly. I can't see my chat again over here. Need to move the computer. All right, here we go. Learning bettas. Hope to see a betta update soon. Sure, I'll show you these guys too. Since I moved them into the bigger tank, their progress has been amazing. The male bettas are getting just, the fins on them are spreading out. They're just starting to show some aggression now. I'm kind of hoping they will hold out until I can get the tanks on this rack so I can spread the males out. But they are doing really, really good. How many people are going on the Peru expedition? I think it's Dwayne Kitchell, JH, Aquarium Co-op, and isn't there one more? I think it was 4. Yeah, 4 of us. Me, Dean, Corey, and Joseph. There we go, yeah. Yeah, I wasn't too sure who the 4th one was. So that's going to be so cool. I am definitely excited to see what comes back from that. Because, yeah, my kid is so into that right now. She's been watching people go out, and she had so much fun catching some fish in a net. And today, yeah, she definitely wants to catch some fish with a fly rod. She wants to learn how to do it properly for sure. Depends on Crazy flying schedule. Oh, okay, Ellery. So you go all over the place, hey? I think I'll just be catching some trout for me. We'll see, we'll see. If we do manage to find a crayfish, I might bring one home. That might be entertaining. The trout do not do good, or at least not that I didn't know as much back then, so maybe I'd have a little bit better luck bringing some trout home. But I know the trout do not do good in the tanks. They love that space. I have seen one person manage to pull off keeping trout in a dugout, and that was just insane. I've never seen anybody manage to pull off trout in a dugout. We did manage to catch one out of there. It tasted like dugout, but that was all right. I fed the rest of it to the chickens. So, you know. But here, I'll show you guys the bettas next. These guys are they love their food. I'll feed them some more later. So here is the bettas. Here's one of my girls. Can you see her if it'll focus for you guys a bit better? Yeah, here's the bettas. They are doing so good in this tank. So here's one of the boys up top here, this white one. Here's another one there. And there's the last, yeah, here. All the boys. Where's that one female? Oh, here's the female that I'm really considering. I really like that one right there. I know it's not focusing on her very well. Yeah, that one's got some nice crowning in her tail. I don't know if Dad's going to be too old at the end of this to breed with her. There's some nice focus. That one, I really like her. I definitely want to keep that one for some future breeding. I don't know if I want to get a new male from the pet store or retry Dad. He's getting kind of old now, so we've had him a while, and we had him quite a while before we bred him that last time. Here's another nice female there. Yeah, the bettas are a little bit harder to film, but yeah, they're doing so good in this new tank for sure. As you can see, the males are really, as you can see, some nice major crown tail on the top and on the bottom. Not much on the tail yet, but we'll see what happens. These guys are a little young, and they were just crossed with a normal female, so a normal veil-tailed female. Can't find my one little, I have one that doesn't swim too good in this tank. She normally hides in the back, unless she's thinking she's gonna get fed. But that was the only one that didn't go really, really good there. The piranhas, they don't have their lights on yet. Keep them in the dark quite often. They like it in the dark. One of them's managed to hurt that guy right there. Smucked herself into the rock, I think. I might have to come up with some new cover of some sort. They are definitely not enjoying the openness quite as much. But they are all right. They are still going good. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to come up with some sort of cover for them for sure. They're not doing quite as well as I wish they were in the new tank. I can tell they're definitely a little stressed out. Well, there you go. Now that I showed you my messy, messy fish room, how many tanks do you have in this fish room right now? Okay, well there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this rack here. It's a very unfair question to ask me right now, Tropical Fish Grace. We're just in the middle of tearing this whole thing apart. So there's 5 running on this rack. There's 1 on the new rack and 2 running in the back room. There's 1 fish tank with a filter upstairs and 2 bettas up there. The wall of bettas here, I'll just show you really quick. It's easier than trying to answer this. So those little containers are all bettas, baby bettas that I've raised, except for this guy here, which is the dad of the baby bettas you were just looking at there. Sorry, it's kind of a hard question to answer. I am hoping to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 tanks, I think, on the other rack when I'm actually finished the whole thing, and then maybe one on a desk, but we'll see. Too many tanks is hard to maintain for sure. Yeah, like that is, once this is set up, that's it. I've definitely slowed down with some of my betta breeding because that got a little harder to control, and one of my last batches was just a disaster. So yeah, like I'm trying to make sure I keep just as many as I can keep up with, because otherwise, yeah, like you say, you don't want it to become a chore. You want it still to be your hobby, to be fun and be relaxing. You don't want to be stressed out because you have to do water changes. Very, very true, for sure. I agree with that 100%. And yeah, it can be very, very easy to get carried away for sure. So I'm trying to make sure everything's set up, it's not too complicated for me. All the plants that I have are quite easy to maintain, that kind of stuff for sure. My accidental spawn is exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, for sure. Like, oh, it gets so easy to get carried away. And yeah, I had, like, I can pop the bettas out fairly quick if I want, but they get so easy to get so many. Hi, one fish, two fishes in here. And Desert Bloom knows what I'm talking about, because yeah, she's getting in there. It's so easy once you get going. Especially with the bettas, to pop out the babies. Oh, what are these guys are really sparring in there? Well, that's interesting. That's the smallest one that I was talking about, the runt of the litter. Yeah, the aggression in this tank's starting to add up. I'm gonna have to take these out. It's nice that I've actually sat here and let them space out. I don't see these guys acting very natural very often. As soon as I walk into this fish room, they're immediately at the front of the tank begging for food. So it's kind of nice to sit back and see their behavior going on. Okay, I'm completely sidetracked today in my chat. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Coffee. This room itself is very distracting right now. There's just a lot going on in here. So do you guys have any questions? Do you want to see anything? What did I, oh man, I'm actually missing people in here. I have Flynn's Fish Farm in here. Hey, how's it going, Flynn? It's finally summer break. I know, isn't that awesome? I am excited. I'm going fishing this afternoon, Flynn. So yes, I love this summer thing. The weather here today is actually nice. We must have had about 2 inches of rainfall in half an hour yesterday. It was crazy, but we definitely needed it. I'd rather that than the fires we typically have around here. Heather Nielsen is in here. Oh, hi, how's it going? I think you were in here earlier. Oh yeah, one fish, two fish. What did you say? Hiding in the ladies' room. Now that's dedication. What? Oh, what did I miss? Hi everyone, sneaking a peek from work. Wanting to tell you all of, okay, hi, yes, for sure. Dee, how does the fish room feel to you now? Is it more comfortable or less? Easier? Well, currently at the moment, in its current state, this is just insane. I can't wait to I need to just clean it up a little bit. The new setup with the tanks is a lot easier to work in, and I feel a lot better that they are not on those stupid plywood stands, and I know that they're not going to hit the ground. Once this place is cleaned up, I think it is going to actually feel like the little zen fish room I've always wanted. I wanted this to be kind of my, yeah, a place to hide out in. I'm very introverted, and I love to have that, I don't know, that little quiet time thing, and this is definitely it. But at the moment, like I said, at the moment this room is very stressful. I don't even have a spot to sit in. So it's definitely not that nice zen room, but the actual safety, that kind of internal thing, like it's coming together and it's starting to feel a lot more positive. So that is helping to drag this along for sure. I know the pause between getting the first rack up and that second rack up took a little while, just because I really didn't want to sit in here and fiddle around with that stupid, where is that measuring tape, until I know that I had it just right and I don't want to move it again. So now it's actually doing a lot better for sure. I'm digging the fish room. It's going to be cool. I can see a bit of my final project inside my head coming to life. So that is very, very cool. Lumpy Dog's taking off. We'll see you, Lumpy Dog. Thank you so much for stopping in. This is so entertaining. I wish I had this slightly more set up, but here, I'm gonna move her over and see if we can focus on the shrimp tank for a second. I still got buckets in the way. This is insane. All right, so this is the shrimp tank. Man, they are loving these little caves, I have to say. Oops, sorry guys, no, a little bumpy. Here we go. So this is the shrimp tank, and apparently Ramshorn snails now. I am loving how these guys are doing. Just, there's so many in there, you can't see them at all anymore. I've added these little rocks here. This came from an idea from L.R. Bretz's stream. There's another pile in the back here. I've just got a few that I had started spreading out here. The idea was, he kind of mentioned in one of his streams, he thought he might actually use it as a full-out substrate, and I didn't want to do that. I do like being able to try and vacuum up some of the crap in the back. Yeah, so this is now my cherry shrimp Ramshorn snails. I must have had one Ramshorn in this tank, and then I added one more, and now I got lots. I have to run to take a bathroom break. I can't do like multi-tank addictions and go through a live stream. Unbelievable in this place at the moment. Sorry guys. I look at my coffee twice and I've got to run. So, shrimp tank. Scarlet Aqua. I can't see the chat from here again. So this is like the only really fakey thing in this tank, but I originally got this thinking it would be good for caves for the shrimps. I do see them in there quite often, but not as much as I'd like. I do have one apple snail in here. She's way at the top there. So much duckweed. We gotta do something with the duckweed. I've been trying to clear a little bit of the duckweed out of some of my tanks. I'm pretty sure that's why some of my plants aren't doing good. Like, I've had this Java moss in here forever. Everybody can grow this stuff except for me. I'm not too sure why. But yeah, I love my Java moss. I think it's so pretty, but I cannot get it to flourish. I'm not 100% sure why. That's all right. I do have an oak leaf in the back. That is from Fishman there, and this is some of my, what was that, almond leaves for sure. Too much fun. I do enjoy this tank. It's quite entertaining. The snails, I wasn't too sure what I think of them, but they're actually kind of cute. And now I can say I got apple snails and Ramshorn snails. I don't know if you guys can see anything. Looks good. Okay. I'm glad you guys like that one. But yeah, look at the duckweed on this tank. It's insane. I do know that it is good. A good sign of a healthy tank if you can have a good pile of duckweed, but holy man, that stuff can multiply. Also here for in the Amica tank, this is water lettuce. This stuff, I cleared it down to about 10 plants, I think originally. Holy crow. You need another top plant, easy to grow. This stuff will take over the tank. Nice for fry cover though. If you are looking for something for your fry cover, look at the roots on this. This is the water lettuce. You really want to get some water lettuce? I do know in some places it is illegal, so make sure in your area that you double check on that one for sure before you go out and grab some. I'm not too sure why, just the invasive species or what, but yeah, I have heard, so make sure you double check with that one. Here's the other top cover that I enjoy in my tank here. I think this is Hornsworth, I believe is what you call this. Really nice, super easy beginner's plant. Like I said, I'm trying to set this up as a low maintenance, easy to maintain fish room. Because yeah, I am adding a few extra tanks to it, but I'm trying to make sure that they are going to be a little easier. And I want to switch to the bubble filters, kind of cut that electricity bill. Our city actually is a bit of a pain, and they're charging a surcharge on your electricity bill if you use too much power. So they charge you more power or more to try to encourage you to use less. Yeah, I love our city. And yeah, I'm getting hit with it. So definitely want to try to figure out how to lower the costs. So if I can switch away from some of these fluorescents and go more to, like I got a few of these fluorescent bulbs in here. Anything to try and save the power. Go to more of the sponge filters, so I just have a couple air bubblers working would be really good. I think Aquarium Co-op said that he was wanting to do a air pump video showing the different air pumps, like big air pumps. Man, I need one of those. So I'm hoping he does that video soon. So yeah, if I can just do one air bubbler to run this whole room and cut that out, that would be nice. And my one fancy guppy there, don't run away now. Goes and hides in the corner. I run my fish room on 2 XD mostly because of distance. What is, sorry, I don't know what XD means. Because of distance. I gotta move the computer over so I can see chat again here. There's no order to this live stream this morning whatsoever. Face. All right. What am I missing? How many little air pumps are you using? One big one might save. Yeah, that's why I said I want to know if Aquarium Co-op does that one review of all the different air pumps. I think that would be good. Right now, I think I've got just 2 running. I'm hoping to maybe 2 on each rack, but we'll see. I do have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hang on the back filters right now running, which I think is where a lot of my problem is coming from. So we'll see. With the goldfish, I think I don't know. This tank has one of the hang on back filters and no bubble filters, but I have so many snails in here. I really wanted to have that extra filter in here, because yeah, I was raising these snails in here and I had about 20 large apple snails, and the filter's still clogging up. They are starting to get a little old and die out now, but there shouldn't be order. There's got to be at least a little. You should be able to walk around the table, and I can't do that right now. Yeah, I can't even walk around the table at this point. But we'll get this other stand out of here and space it out. I might need to do a couple of water changes tonight on the bettas. With the bettas in such little containers, I don't get away with it very often with stepping out and leaving them alone. They need their constant water changes. I go nuts in clutter. Exactly, like it just, it drives me crazy too, but I think that was one of the reasons why it did take me a little bit longer to set up this second rack, is because I didn't want that chaos again, but that's okay. Now that it's up, I can start straightening it out. It's gonna look cool. It's gonna look cool. I know my floor isn't much, but maybe I'll just cover the whole floor with throw rugs in places. I don't know. No. Like, trust me, your surroundings definitely can affect your mental. Definitely, like, drive the anxiety up a little bit with it being so messy. And for sure, right now, my little Zen room is not causing any Zen. It's causing, yeah, that little bit of extra anxiety. Which, like I said, right now I can actually see an end result happening. So it's not that bad. I can take this at the moment. I can take it at the moment. I have to admit, I do have Order in the Cove. Yeah, Desert Bloom Betta's is set up all nice and looks like she's got it all orderful. Cecilia's Hobby, yeah, like you've got all sorts of different things as well. How are those leeches anyway? That's just crazy. I'm still trying to figure that out. I never imagined people having them at home. I've heard of them being in doctors' offices, but I've never actually thought of somebody keeping them in their home. That's kind of cool. I like this. All of this is reminding me to clean my fish room. You're one of those people that cleans your fish room before you do the videos, aren't you there, Desert Bloom? I tried to hide a lot of my fish mess for a lot of it in a lot of videos, and I did really good for a long time, but and trying to set up these racks, I just cannot figure out how to hide this disaster. It is just everywhere. So just enough to kind of keep up with the maintenance on everybody. I just try to remember to clean once a week because I'm a messy person. Yeah. We'll believe you. That's funny, Desert. I'm a hoarder and a neat freak. I know it's not right, and as a result, I don't get rid of anything. I label it and build shelves. Yeah, Mr. B, sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah. Then you wander around and go, if I throw that out, I'm gonna need it. Oh, who is it that has the leeches? I gotta figure. Oh, don't make me try and look this up now. There's somebody that's got leeches and they've got like the most cleanest crap ever. And your little area reminded me of it. I don't know if I can find it now that I'm actually on a live stream. But yeah, she's got leeches and her room looks kind of like yours, all bloop, 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 and so little clean thing. It's kind of cool. I can't remember. I don't think I can find it while I'm actually on here. I've got like 4,000 tabs open right now. I usually try, if I want to do some links, I try to open them in a different window, but right now I've just got everything open in my main tab of I won't show you my desktop because I don't know how I find anything either. Yeah, no, there's two of you guys' rooms that look so similar, that's why. But I can't remember what the heck her channel name is called now. Oh, I can't. I'm trying to look through my subscriptions, but it's just insanity. Yeah, I won't be able to find it. Maybe for my next stream, I'll try and remember to post that and show you. Because I can't figure it out right now. Not like this fish room at the moment. That's all I know. This place has no rhyme, no reason to it. I'm kind of jealous of the couple of fish rooms like Cecilia's Desert Blooms. That other one that has, like I said, got the leeches. You guys have got such organization. I'm going to be there soon. I'm going to be there soon. But not right now. The second rack is starting to look okay. My pothos plant in the piranha tank is dying. But that's okay. I don't know why. I didn't know you could kill those things, but that's okay. No, Lorraine Bettas. Didn't miss anything too good. I was just being like, yeah, we were talking about having like clean areas and dirty areas and how my fish room and how this, yeah, it kind of builds your, oh, I got 40-gallon bottles spread all over my floor right now. Okay, that's good, Desert Blooms. I'm not the only completely messy place. Yeah, I couldn't even change my Bettis jars right now. I think I can get back there and feed them before I take off, but yeah, it's not gonna happen too much. Okay, well good, Desert Bloom Bettis. I don't feel too bad. I just need to pick my wires and cables all up off the ground, and I'm gonna call it good for today. We're taking the rest of the Sunday off. Hi, one fish, two fish. Yeah, I can't even wander around trying to show anybody else too much. I can't even get into the corner of my fish room right now. One fish, two fish. So that's okay. When are you doing your next live stream, one fish? Coconut oil. I haven't tried that. That sounds kind of interesting. Oh, I think I've even got dishes in the fish room right now. That's where this place is at. I'm kind of curious. Yeah, when are you doing your next live stream there, one fish, two fish? I know that Multi-Tank Addictions is doing his live stream tonight. But, oh, yeah, I will get this yet. I don't even know if I want to go to the Home Hardware. I've got one snail in here that I'm questioning if he didn't manage to not make it overnight. I love this plant. This is just one here. Now I can't think of the name. She has to see when the Sasquatch is available. Nice. Yeah, that one snail there on the left, I'm not 100% sure. He's not looking so good. But yeah, I do love this plant. This is my longest living plant. I've had this thing in this tank, for about 5-6 years now. He's pretty big. I just keep it in the gravel. I think they do grow better in the gravel. He's given me one baby plant right there that I did try to attach to this driftwood. It definitely is not growing as fast. Oh, there's a tail sticking out right there. I've got 3 of these bristlenose plecos in here. I don't want to try and breed them, but I do want to get myself a male. I absolutely think the female is so cute. One of my oldest fish in the fish room. I'm hoping I can get a male. Oh, and here's one plant. My cryptocorum plant there. That's my crypt. When I yanked him out, I yanked a baby off him by accident. So I'm really hoping I didn't kill it. Can you see the little baby plant right here? That's the little baby cryptocorum plant. And when I ripped the big mom out of the ground, I ripped the roots. So I'm hoping that it's big enough that it's going to make it. But I didn't know it was there. It was a bit of a surprise. This cryptocorum has given me both the other crypts that are in the Amica Splenda tank as well. So this will be its 3rd baby if it does manage to grow. So that'll be cool. I've got my fingers crossed at the moment anyway. We'll see what happens. I'm not the world's best person with plants. There's one of the plecos there on the other rock. But we'll see what happens for sure. There, sorry guys. I'm trying not to make it too dizzy. There. Alluring Bettis is doing a live stream tonight. Awesome, alright. Definitely I'll try and keep an eyeball out for that. That would be fun. 7 Central. I should be home by then. That'll be around dinner time. So I'll definitely try and be there. That'll be fun. Okay, Luring Bet is finding all sorts of people. I'll try to be there. Sasquatch will be my +1. Nice. I hope I can make it. Oh, look at that. Okay. Oh, Luring Bettis is finding all sorts of people. It will be with Mike from Green Oasis. See you tonight. Okay, so you're doing a collab with Green Oasis there? Is that what you're saying? Oh no, here we go. I'm lagging out. Look at that. It's like a cube. Crips are slow to take hold once disturbed. Be patient. Yeah. I definitely did not mean to pick on that. I hate moving that Crip plant. I've had him for almost as long as I have had my, not this one that I cannot remember the name of for the life of me right now, but that's alright. And like I said, I feel really bad. It has, the roots from that crypt are probably run to the very front of this aquarium. They're really, really long. And I do make sure that when I put him back there, I stretch the roots all the way out again. I've moved this tank 3 times since I've had it, and that's the only times that it has been picked up and moved, so I hope this little guy makes it, because he's pretty small. I've never tried to do one that quick. My internet died. Oh, awesome. I think that was, I don't know what's going on here. I don't know if you guys can see me. I can't see myself at the moment. My computer is disconnected from the internet. So that's great. My phone is still saying that I'm live, so that's pretty cool. I'll run with that. I'll run with that. It's getting pretty close to time to get off of here anyway. What the heck? I don't know what it's doing. There. It is so warm in here. I should have ran the dehumidifier before I did this. Yeah, look at that. You gotta love it. I'm not connected to the internet, as you can tell. 5 to go. Oh, yeah, look at that. I don't get it. As long as my phone is still connected, right? That's what counts. I've lost my chat and everything, but that's okay. I don't need chat. But yeah, I wanted to show you guys the fish room. Like, that is so cool. Like, yeah, that definitely gets me feeling very positive. It's going to be organized and so much safer. I don't know if you guys can remember the wood rack that I had there, that little plywood thing. It's now upstairs. I've got the mealworms on it, and it works so much better for a mealworm compartment. The hamster's on that as well. And we do have a little hamster. For those of you that don't know, just a little black one for my kid that we got for her birthday. Total sweetheart. Has broken out a couple times. I think the kid has kind of left the lid open once or twice. She's doing really good taking care of and feeding that hamster as well. So, oh, I'm missing my chat. I wish I could see the chat. Why does it go away? Orientation freaks out. Good stream. Hey, I will be talking about Peru at 2 p.m. Hey, well, good to see you, JH. Good to see you. My kid is insisting on going fishing today. She's currently grabbed her dad and forced him to go out and get a fishing license so that he can come fishing too this afternoon. It absolutely rained about 2 inches in half an hour yesterday, so it's going to be nice and soggy. I hope in the fish will bite and we can catch something for her. She wants to bring her net, and she definitely wants to learn to fly fish, so this would be kind of cool. Of course, he'll be bringing the camera, so that's fun. Yeah, I can't believe how much she's enjoying this native fish stuff. So that is just very, very fun. Very, very fun, JH. I think you and her would have a blast right now. I'm hoping maybe to find a crayfish to bring. That would be alright. I've never had much luck bringing the trout home. We have brought a clam home last year, but with the clamares and the medicine that we had to use, we took out the clam with it. But hey, we had one. So we'll see what we can find. We'll bring a little container, but the trout in the tanks just don't do very good. But I've also learned a lot since the last time I tried to take a native tank home, so we'll see what happens there. Anything else you guys want to see before I do take off? Like I said, this place is an absolute disaster, but I can kind of get to that side of the fish room. I am so excited to get that 50-gallon off of that stand. That's the only other one that really freaks me out here. I'll switch you guys around. This tank stand is something else. This came with it, this tank. I'm not even too sure what exactly all this is made out of. It's got some metal framing to it. You can see the magnets stick to it. This is all plywood and plywood and plywood. So I don't know, it is on a metal frame, but it still freaks me out. Very rusty. I'll be glad to get this off. And onto the new shelving for sure. We'll see how we do. This is the other little mini hang on the back that I've been running. I think with the goldfish, yeah, like I don't know, will this bubble filter, will this run a goldfish tank? It just doesn't seem like it would run a goldfish tank to me. I'd really like to try and get 4, maybe I should just stick with 3 in case I get some eggs. I think being able to breed the goldfish might be really cool if I get some eggs to try and keep some. So I don't know. Presmesh Aquatics, was he in here? Oh my goodness. Hi Presmesh. I can't see my chat right now. It must be so late there. Thank you for stopping in if that is you. That's awesome. Nice to see you. Nice to see you in here. I was just showing everybody I got the last rack up. I've got a little bit of hardscape still left to use. And here's the first tank on the last rack. And my guppy from, yeah, Petland Guppy. Just gorgeous. I think he got some guppy trained guppies. All right, yep, it's my time too. I want to get some lunch ready and go do some awesome fishing. I will try and catch the live streams if I can. If not, I will definitely watch a bit of the replay for sure. Alluring Bettas, I'm going to put the bell on. Here's the Pleco arguing with some of the snails there. Get out of my cave. Definitely will try and watch some replay if I do miss it. Yeah, Alluring Bettas, I want to catch yours. That'll be so fun if I can. So I will see you guys next Sunday. I will post the video of this move here later and definitely let you know how this fishing trip goes. Talk to you guys next time. Thank you for hanging out. And